Does Pantasy just keep getting better and better? Is this set one of the best sets of 2024? I'm gonna go into all this and more in the rest of this video. What's up everyone, it's Josh back with another Pantasy set review. This is set number 85017, the New York Yellow Cab. You can currently buy it on the Pantasy website or Amazon for $69.99. Both are linked in the description below. Before we jump into the review, I want to thank Pantasy for sending this set over for review, and I actually partnered with Pantasy to give away this set, the New York Yellow Taxi Cab. Entering is really simple. Just make sure that you subscribe to my channel, you like this video, and then leave a comment letting me know what your favorite Pantasy set is and why. Additional information is in the description below. Let's jump into the review.
The Pantasy Cab took me a little over 3 hours to build. The estimated building time is 3 hours, so I think it's pretty spot on. I found the instructions to be easy to follow and well laid out. If you're not familiar with Pantasy, they use Go bricks, which is pretty much the best LEGO alternative brick. I'd say it's about 95% the quality of LEGO. One of the big problems with alternative bricks is that they're often super loose and don't have the same clutch power as LEGO, so when you put them together, they fall apart easily. Or they have a crazy clutch power and you destroy your fingers trying to assemble the pieces. This is one reason I love Pantasy sets and Go bricks, because I find they clutch very similar to LEGO, and I don't have many issues putting their sets together, and this set was no different. Everything assembled pretty smoothly and I had no issues with broken pieces or missing pieces. The only piece that I had an issue with staying together is the top of the traffic light. That Technic piece wouldn't grip the stud that it was supposed to attach to very well. I have been on record saying that while LEGO alternative bricks and plates have nearly matched LEGO's quality, they can't seem to get the recipe right for Technic pieces. Let me know in the comments if you had similar experience or have had similar thoughts. Overall though, it was a really enjoyable building experience, and I binged a bunch of Bob Does Sports videos while I was watching it, as you can see. Man oh man did this final build turn out great. I think it's a phenomenally designed set, and they obviously put a lot of time and thought into designing it, and it turned out near perfect. I can't think of any changes that I would make to the appearance of the set. They captured so much detail and brought to life this iconic vehicle. The building technique used to capture the angles were perfectly executed. I really enjoyed the use of the 1x1 modified clips to create the angle for the front and rear windshields. I love the chrome pieces, as they really capture the chrome that was on those old taxi well and really make this thing pop. It's almost like in the N1 Naboo Starfighter colors too. Take note, LEGO. All 4 doors open to reveal a completely detailed interior. It looks like there's a fare tracker, which after a quick Google search I found out is called a taximeter. Who knew? I did not. And then a dashboard with a speedometer, an RPM gauge, and perhaps what's supposed to be a radio, I can't really tell. The steering wheel does have a Technic function that allows it to turn the front 2 wheels. The brown pieces simulate the retro leather seats, and the only thing lacking in the interior is the back of the front seats aren't tiled off, but you're not going to be looking inside the car very often, so it's not a big deal, and it's barely noticeable if you're not paying close attention. The trunk opens to reveal a suitcase with a parcel, a picture, a bag, or maybe a briefcase, and then a small travel map of New York City. The rear license plate labels it a New York car, and I'm sure there's significance to the PQ17 number as well. Pantasy's pretty creative about their Easter eggs. What this one is, I'm not quite sure myself, but I'm sure there definitely is significance to it. In the front of the car, you can pop the hood to get a look at the cab's engine, which is not spectacular in design. It's not entirely accurate, but it's a really nice detail to include that they didn't need to. The traffic light isn't anything crazy, but does make use of a cool ball joint technique to make the pedestrian lights. There's some nice printed pieces, including a Broadway and Broome Street sign. Overall, it's a perfect accompanying build for the cab. Structurally though, I did have some issues with this set. It feels a little fragile, and I'm not sure if that's because the bricks aren't as strong as LEGO in terms of clutch power, or if it's a design issue. I lean towards the design issue because I've had 2 Pantasy modular buildings that I built, and I haven't had any issues with those sets in terms of set stability. I think there's a lot of points that the build could have been strengthened by selecting a different piece type or adding an additional strengthening piece to support the build. For instance, if you overlay a 1x2 over a 1x2 directly on top, you don't have as much support or strength as if you overlap the 1x4 over 2 1x2s. There were a few instances of that where I think you could really improve stability by substituting a different piece. Overall, the build is stable, but there are places that will start to come apart if you pick it up from the wrong spot, so you just have to be pretty careful. I noticed similar issues on the retro food truck, but this is way more sturdy than the food truck, so at the very least they're improving and learning as they develop their sets. Another area where there's a little bit of a quality issue is lifting the hood. I think because of the weight of the hood, the modified clip pieces aren't strong enough to support the weight, and it won't stay up on its own, and this is an issue that I've noticed in Pantasy and other LEGO alternative sets, just having modified clips that don't have as good of clutch power as LEGO, so they're not able to support as much weight as a LEGO piece would. It's not a huge deal because you'd rarely ever display it with the hood up, but it's a noticeable quality issue that kind of does detract from the build a little bit if you do want to display it with the hood up. The final quality issue for me here is with the stickers. I was quite disappointed that there were stickers included in the set. Granted, there were only 4 of them and we did get a bunch of cool printed pieces, and I can see why they did stickers instead of printed pieces here, as they go across multiple pieces, which is a sin in itself. Let's not get started on that. Due to the nature of the design, I understand why they did it, but it still doesn't make me thrilled about it. The food truck had printed pieces that were separated like a puzzle, and you could put them together to form the image, so it is doable, and I don't know why they didn't choose to do that in this set. Maybe to save cost, I'm not quite sure. Pantasy stickers are not great. If you don't place them right the first time, part of the design rips off when you try to take them off and restick them. I forgot about this, and it happened to me on the Sherlock apartment too, so I should have known better, and unfortunately I didn't remember, and I tried to peel off the one sticker that I placed wrong and ripped the design. So make sure you get it perfect the first time, and I'm unfortunately a notoriously tragic sticker placer, so for me this is a massive issue. In comparison to the food truck, you can see that they're a similar length, but the food truck is a bit wider. They actually display very well together, and I'm thinking about putting them on my shelf together. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Should I display them together or separate?
My final thoughts on this set, you guys know I love me a good letter grade. If I was giving this a letter grade, it would be an A-. The aesthetics of this set are amazing. I really love what Pantasy did here. They just really captured this iconic vehicle and brought it to life in brick form. It had a fun building experience with some really cool building techniques to capture the right shape of the car, and it's not an easy shape to capture. This set could have easily ended up looking too boxy or too curved, and I think they did a great job using building techniques to capture the exact right shape of the car. The traffic light was a simple but perfect complementary build to the cab. Where this set loses points for me is in its quality of construction. I feel like there could have been better choices made with the parts that they used, so it was a little more sturdy. And it also really loses points for me for the sticker quality. The sticker quality is garbage. If you're gonna have stickers in, fine, I get it to keep costs down, but these stickers are not the best stickers and something Pantasy really needs to improve in the future. All in all though, I think this is a near perfect set. As someone who really loves history, I think it's cool to see such an iconic vehicle being built in brick form, and I think it's gonna go great on my display shelf. I'm thinking about displaying it with the retro food truck, but curious to know what you guys think. Do you think it looks good with the retro food truck, or should I display them separate? And one last time, I just want to thank Pantasy for sending this set over for review and for partnering with me on doing a giveaway. Don't forget to enter the giveaway. All you need to do is like this video, subscribe to the channel, and then comment what your favorite Pantasy set is and why. And if you miss out on the giveaway, you can still buy this set for $69.99 US on the Pantasy website, and you can use the code YELLOWCABBW for a discount. The code and the link are in the description below, and I think it's a screaming value at $69.99 and definitely a set you should add to your collection. And bonus unbrick related content, this quarter zip that I just got is amazing. It's from Malreg. I found them on Amazon. I'm a big quarter zip guy. I like it because it looks like a nice blend between casual and professional. You can wear it for golf, you can wear it in the office, you can wear it just lounging around the house. Big quarter zip fan, and this one is spectacular. I'll leave a link to the description below. Thanks for watching, guys. As always, you know I appreciate your support. I actually have some really big news coming at the start of the new year, so you're not going to want to miss that. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel, and in between now and then, I'm going to be dropping some cool videos too. So until next video, guys.